Alright everyone, Lewis from Skullbusters here, and today I'm going to be talking about the TU 2.0.0 update for Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Now there's a couple of things. It's a pretty big update, to be fair, they're bringing out. They've done a lot of listening, and the big thing that they're bringing out is this immersive experience. So basically it's no HUD, but also a lot more focus on the survival mechanics of the game. And all these options are choosable by what you want, but the main things are you get to choose your stamina, how affected you are by your stamina, reload. If you reload your gun and you've only used a couple of bullets, you'll just discard the whole magazine instead of taking the bullets back to your bullet count. You've also got the way the bandages are affected, so you'll only have limited bandages. And it's all dependent on what you choose, really. Another thing is you can have only one primary weapon, and it'll be tiered as well. So you can have standard settings. So just like your difficulties, you can have normal, veteran, and elite on this tactical, what they call it, difficulty. It's separate from the enemy difficulty. You can have that as a normal, veteran, and elite, and it'll just mean more survival, more planning, less being able to run in there, get shot and recover straight away. There's a few more updates with the update coming out. I'll just run through them now. The camera placement, so rather than having it dynamic, you can have it as permanently close or permanently far. More weapon parts, so you get more parts from when you dismantle your weapons. You can sell all weapons now, so when you go into the menu, rather than having to sell each individual weapon one at a time, every favourite weapon, non-favourite weapon you've got, you can sell all at once. You can dismantle all your weapons. And there's also the option to quick equip new gear and weapons, which is welcome because it takes an absolute age to just pick a weapon that you've just picked up. Vehicles, better animations for the vehicles and general handling. Respawn improvements, new respawn points, and you'll no longer respawn at the closest point geographically. And instead it'll be from where you last hit a respawn point. Big one on assault rifles. You can now get short barrel options on the barrels to make the handling better on them. And you can also get the TA31H scope on assault rifles soon with this update, which is welcome because the only long range scope you can get at the moment really is the digital scope, and it's a bit fiddler, so it'd be nice just to have a standard ACOG scope on there. With the immersive experience, another thing is it removes all gear levels. So when you do raids and multiplayer, you'll still have your gear level, but in the normal solo campaign mode or co-op, whatever you're playing, you'll be able to just turn off the gear mode, the gear levels, and it'll just be whatever you pick up, that'll be a unique weapon, and it'll have unique damage and all sorts like that. And then you can still change the attachments on it to customise it, but the idea being it's just more realistic, and every enemy will drop their weapon that they're using, so there'll still be a lot of options out there. And lastly, episode 2 Deep State, so there'll be more PvE content coming out like we saw with the Terminator, like missions. There'll be new missions for, not just side missions, I'd expect. And there's the engineer class. He comes with a defensive drone, and he carries more offensive equipment like grenades as standard. and an ammo supply drone if you want. And I think that's it. Yeah. So overall, hopefully, this will sort out a lot of problems with the game. Hopefully they'll fix a lot of bugs within it as well. So there still are a fair few amount of bugs. Not as many as they were at launch, but there's still a lot there. And it'll just revive the game. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to hear more information on Ghost Recon, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.
Contact! We got bad guys! Contact! I got bad guys!